Good evening. Welcome back to Cartoon Corner. I'm your host, Whyboy. Let me tell you a story for this nice Hallows Eve, or just a day in October. There was once, on a little house, on a little hill, two children bored looking at the rain, when all of a sudden a knock came on upon the door. The two, not wanting to be impolite, answered the door. They answered, and what was behind that door, you may ask? A truly foolish rule at that. This is now a tale that I shall tell. This is the tale of the cat in the hat. Yes, I am reviewing The Cat in the Hat, that lovable, endearing character from the Dr. Seuss books. But why am I reviewing such a likable character during the month of ghouls and goblins? Well, I'm not reviewing a cartoon this time. Oh no, I'm reviewing the live-action movie, The Cat in the Hat, starring Mike Myers. Cat in the Hat. Well, you don't know Hollywood. This movie doesn't seem humanly possible. Hollywood has astonishingly found a whole brand new way to totally destroy a franchise that was only a 20-page long book. Nothing in this movie is funny, charming, or child-friendly, which is really bad for a children's movie. In short, this movie is a whole unpleasant, incoherent, migraine-inducing mess. Now some of you are whining, Whyboy, I thought you only reviewed cartoons. This is a live-action movie. Well, this movie is in a long line of other cartoons and movies that I'm going to review in my new segment called Cartoon Reality. In Cartoon Reality, I'm going to take a cartoon that has a really high standing in the community, and then I'm going to look at their live-action counterpart and rip that movie in or show a new one. So, without any more stalling, let us begin this treacherous tale. This is The Cat in the Hat. The story begins at the Hummerflu real estate agency owned by Sean Hayes, and just look at how much he appreciates being in this movie. You know, I can make a masturbation joke about that hand lotion, but I'm not going to, because I'm better than that. Anyway, we meet Joan Walden, played by Kelly Preston. Who? Oh, the mother of the two children she left alone in the house without a babysitter, while a giant cat broke in and played with them. Ladies and gentlemen, this is in fact the mother of the millennium. Anyway, Sean asked Joan how the setup for their annual company party is coming along. This discussion is interrupted when she gets a call about this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Nevins, your attention please. You are about to witness the third most spectacular stunt ever performed under this roof!
Jackass for kids. This has been another episode of Jackass for Kids. This is Conrad, who's played by Spencer.
I know you're angry.
His problem is that he always does the exact opposite of what his mother asks. And this is Sally, played by Dakota Fanning. She plays the role of Conrad's perfect bossy sister who is a douche to everybody.
Well, what about Denise then?
She talked back to me, so I ordered her not to speak to me anymore.
And you don't like Bossy?
I won't tolerate it.
Boy, they must be lucky to have a friend like you, Sally. You bitch. Anyway, as Joan scolds Conrad for being a little jackass, our antagonist comes in with their dog.
Knock, knock, knock! Someone lose a dog?
Alec
I found him
Baldwin
next
playing
door
Larry
in my
Quinn,
yard.
aka the asshole boyfriend. So, Alec goes around doing the regular and cliched asshole boyfriend thing. Wants to marry the mother and get her money, and also ship Conrad off to military school. Why? I present the last scene. As Baldwin leaves, Joan is called to get back to Hummerflug so she can sell more Fisher-Price houses. So Joan has to head back to work, so she hires the traditional fat babysitter to watch them. So as Joan leaves and the stereotypical fat babysitter falls asleep, the movie finally starts to reenact the book, until they hear a disturbance in the forest.
Conrad? Come on, Conrad. You shouldn't scare people.
You should have seen the look on your face. It was like you saw a monster.
A monster? Where? That could have gone better.
Well, after all that craziness, we realize our magical host is the Cat in the Hat, played by our pride and joy, Mike Myers. And just guess how well he does as the cat.
How do I put this? When a mommy cat and a daddy cat love each other very much, they decide that...
Very poorly. Yes, this is Mike Myers. The guy who played Austin Powers is now playing a cat. And boy is he on funny. I mean, I like Mike Myers. I like the Austin Powers movies, but good God, he doesn't do anything for this role. Do you know? All he does is mugging at the camera and saying his catchphrase. And boy, what was that catchphrase? Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Is that funny? Oh yeah! No, I didn't think so. That's annoying. So the cat explains to the kids why he broke into their house. Well, after making a very inappropriate joke.
Humana. Who is this? Oh.
That's my mom.
Awkward.
That was, in fact, an erection joke in a children's movie. Be very afraid, folks. Be very afraid.
Now, let's see what the old phenometer has to say.
Phenometer?
Yeah, it measures how fun you are. Just as I suspected, you guys are both out of whack. You're a control freak and you're a rule breaker. That'll be $700. Who's your insurance carrier?
Insurance jokes? Really? So Sally and Conrad asked the cat what they should do.
Well, there are two treatments I'd recommend. One is a series of painful shots injected into your abdomen and kneecaps. And the other involves a musical number. Me, meow.
Needle. Here. Now. Of course not.
Maestro! I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. I know lots of good tricks, and I'll stop this right now!
Who said that?
Me!
Wow. Sean Hayes is an annoying fish. So that makes 2 roles in this movie. Huh. I don't care. Continues to torture me, movie.
There was this cat I knew back home where I was bred. He never listened to a single thing his mother said. He never used a litter box, he made a mess in the halls. That's why they sent him to a vet to cut up both his bull.
Here's a good idea. Have a point. It makes it so much more interesting for the listener.
You in the middle!
Congratulations! You just finished the tolerable part of this movie! But before they can start the non-stop laughter, they have to kill the buzz by placing this joke in it.
But if I'm gonna stay, there's something I want to show you. Something magical and full of wonder. It's called a contract.
Your humor? After the cat physically assaults Conrad, the fun really picks up.
Let's take a look under the hood.
Oh, that must be where they got the idea for this movie.
What we got here?
So they jump on the couch while giving us a really detailed look at Dakota Fanny's underpants. And then Alec Baldwin comes in, looking for some beer and some sandwiches, which is what I really want right now. You know, I don't think this is part of the script. I think Alec just really wanted a drink and a sandwich, and the writer just thought, why not? Anyway, after Alec leaves, they make cupcakes through an unfunny infomercial.
To the kitchen!
Live from the kitchen, the following is a paid commercial announcement for it.
I'm your host.
Oh dear God, there's more than one?
Please welcome me! Hello! Now! Hello! I'm so excited!
I already ate one of Mike Myers' interpretations of the Cat in the Hat. I don't need more.
Wait a minute, did you say anything? Anything! Anything? Yes, anything! Anything? Anything! Anything! I'll get you, and I'll look like a bloody accident.
You know, whoever wrote this script really has an understanding for children, doesn't he? Erection jokes, insurance jokes, and now a death threat. I should write just like this guy. It's my dream now.
What about it? Oh, I see! I've chopped it off. Well, that's interesting because... Son of a bitch!
Oh, and a swear? In a PG movie? Oh, I swoon at this writing style. Swoon! But just because we didn't have enough people to hate, Thing 1 and Thing 2 come into the picture, along with a magical red box. Oh, my mistake. The cat explains a little technicality with Thing 2's name.
Don't belittle me! Ah, yes, of course. Thing 2 would like to clarify that just because he wears the number 2 does not imply in any way that he's inferior to Thing 1.
And all of the above.
He says you may feel free to call him Thing A if you like. He will also accept Super Thing, Thing King, Kid Dynamite, Chocolate Thunder, or Dead.
Oh, then.
Why? Why the hell would you name Thing 2 Chocolate Thunder? Were you high when writing this? I swooned before at your previous writing, but this is just plain. I don't know what it is. If Thing 2's name is Chocolate Thunder, what does that make Thing 1? Vanilla Snowflake? The house begins to be destroyed by the Thing, but the cat pulls Conrad aside to tell him something about the box.
Listen, Convex, you probably don't want to do that.
Why not? It's just a crate.
This isn't just any old crate, it's the trans-dimensional transporter later. It's kind of like a doorway which leads from this world to my world. Now, I'm not usually a rules guy, but this is a biggie. No opening the crate. No looky, no touchy. Got it?
Several differences.
And why shouldn't he open the box, Cat? If it will really cause a big catastrophe, then tell him. Oh, and P.S. Kid, if you open the box, purple flame will overflow into your world and cause trouble for you and your family. Is that hard? Well, apparently, yes it is, because Conrad opens the box, the Lux gets onto their dog, and the dog goes out of the window and runs away. As Conrad and Sally begin to bitch at each other about the house, the cat explains what will happen if they don't get the lock back on.
Not without the lock! Look, if we don't get that lock off of Evans and put it back on this crate, we're gonna be staring down the business end of the mother of all messes.
So they place the babysitter on the box and head out. Meanwhile, Baldwin is... Oh, God! Seeing him staring at all of Baldwin's hairy belly from the angle of his crotch? Truly, that's the most terrifying thing of all! And by the way, this scene is entirely pointless, basically. Anyway, the cat and the kids follow Nevins into Sally's friend's house. until she notices the party that's going on inside.
Everyone I know is there. There's Ginny and Ellen. How come Denise didn't invite me to her birthday?
I don't know. Maybe it's because she said something along the lines of...
Well, what about Denise then?
She talked back to me, so I ordered her not to speak to me anymore.
Friends don't usually like that. Anyway, Nevins escapes while the kids hide behind the bush so they aren't seen. But wait a minute! Oh no! That's not a piñata!
Everybody join in!
Hit on the balls! Hit on the balls! Oh! Well, at that, Nevins is caught by Alec, and the kids have to think of a way to catch up to him.
Why don't we take my car?
You have a car?
Yeah, sure.
Convenient much?
Here she is, the super luxurious omnidirectional whatchamajigger, or SLOW for short.
SLOW?
Yeah, slow. It's better than the last name we had. Super hydraulic instantaneous transporter.
S-H-I-T? Shit? What is wrong with you? After crashing slow, they find Alec about to walk into Hummerflu, so they trick him by getting the cat to dress up as a hippie. What makes you think I know?
How much is that canine American in the window?
Come on!
Hey, what the? Come back here!
Alec then begins to chase them through Pee-wee's nightclub, I guess, but they do manage to escape. Oh, bravo, Alec, bravo. Giving that award-winning performance every day. Unfortunately, they may have the dog now, but the cat has lost his hat. They have no ride, and their mom is already on her way home. So all hope is lost. Until... What? Thanks to the things, they were able to stall Joan for some time. Enough, in fact, for the kids to get home first. But guess who's waiting?
Not so fast, you little maggots!
Oh, startling. As they enter the house, all seems calm and peaceful. Until...
That'd be me.
A woman and girl was ever acting in the shadow. Oh! So thanks to Conrad, the cat's world has fused together with our world. Now they have to find and close the box to fix everything. So they find a ride around the world. Their fat-ass babysitter. They then take their babysitter through a very cool-looking funhouse, which I guess most of the money went to. But then the biggest slap in the face happens during this sequence that pissed me off so much I nearly killed myself.
This is amazing! It's like a ride in an amusement park!
You mean like at Universal Studios? Cha-ching!
Product placement. Product placement. Product placement in a children's movie? A Dr. Seuss children's movie? Who had the balls to do this? Dear God! That's it. Wrapping up. They managed to close the box, but it ends up destroying the house anyways. And the truth finally comes out about the cat's plan the entire time.
Well, now that the cat's out of the bag, to use an archaic and cruel-sounding metaphor, why don't you serve first?
You had your real hat this whole time?
Yep. I planned the whole day.
What do you mean you planned the whole day? All of it?
Yep.
The house getting trashed?
Yep.
Quinn taking Nevins?
Yep.
Cutting off your tail?
Nope.
So, in fact, he is a douchebag. The cat was always a douchebag. An unfunny douchebag. And do you know what they should do now?
Susie. Cromwell. Please.
Out!
kick him out while playing some sad music. Because, of course, I feel so sorry for the psychotic 6-foot cat who obliterated their house. The kids now have learned their lessons and are well prepared for their punishment. But surprisingly...
Bet you thought I'd gone, bet you felt a sting, bet you never thought I'd have another song to sing.
Shut the hell up! And so the house is clean, the party is a success, Alec Baldwin is covered in purple chicken fat, they jump on the couch, the fish dances, and the cat walks off into the sunset. Most likely to torture more families to death. The end. Didn't I tell you this was going to be terrifying? The actors are dreadfully miscast, the script is terrible, the acting all around is pathetic. It's scary thinking that this was greenlighted of all things, with all its foul language, sexual imagery, and the angry-ass humor. I'm guessing children would run away rather than relate to this uncharming, uninspired, shallow, and incoherent piece of whoring ass. And here's a fun little fact that I hope you all enjoy. The widow of Dr. Seuss actually said no more live-action Dr. Seuss movies after this one. And I agree. If you show this movie to the actual Dr. Seuss, what do you think he would do? Probably hunt down and kill the assholes who made this piece of shit. So, that was it for the first Halloween review. Tune in next time for... Oh crap.